Hello, this is Rory Holiday, the physiotherapist. We're going to be walking you through some basic shoulder rehabilitation exercises today. These exercises are aimed at the rotator cuff, particularly the posterior and inferior part of the rotator cuff. It's an area that's often involved with most of the shoulder injuries that I see, whether it's a weakness, a stiffness, or some kind of misfiring type activity going on there. I find these exercises are quite a nice way of just reintroducing some load into the muscles and remind them what their normal function is for. So we're going to start off with something quite basic and build it up. We often find that there's a lack of stamina in these muscles, so we're not going to go too hard to begin with, and we're looking to build up the reps and volume as we go along. So it doesn't need to be particularly tough, you just need to be able to do a good amount of it. That's how I see it anyway. So we're going to need a very light band, a yellow band to begin with for this one. It can be straight or it can be in a loop, it doesn't really matter. This exercise I call putting the bowl on the shelf. So I start off holding the band as though it's a set of handlebars. We're going to put a little bit of a stretch onto it, and then we're going to turn that band over so more tension is on the top. And then I'm just going to imagine that I've got a big bowl in my hands, and I'm going to put it on the shelf, and then I bring it back. Put it on the shelf, bring it back. If you need to, go lower. If you can tolerate it, go higher. And then if we can manage it, we're going to step forward with that movement as we go, and then bring it back off the shelf. So the movement from the front should look like this. So the elbows are narrower than the hands, and we don't allow the elbows to chicken wing out as we do this, particularly as you're getting tired, you'll find the elbows want to pop out. So always think about tucking the elbows under, palms are going upward a little, okay? And when you do that, you'll certainly feel the back of these shoulders started to get a workout. It's important to keep the neck nice and long, shoulder blades gently set down and back behind you whilst you do this, so that you don't feel like you're hitching the shoulders up to get it up there. If that's happening, go lower down. Certainly if there's any pain with these exercises, back off. It's okay to do a little bit of exercise with pain, or pain with a little exercise with a little bit of pain, that's fine, so long as it settles down quite quickly afterwards and not enough pain to get in the way of the normal movement. Okay, so that's level 1 as I see it. I'm going to add in another level now using a roller on the wall. You don't need to use a roller. I'm going to be using a long roller here. If you haven't got one, you can just use something like a towel on the wall. It's all about creating a little bit of smoothness and lack of friction. So I'm going to do exactly the same movement, but this time my hands are going to be going higher, and I'm just going to be using the roller to create that freedom of movement. So you have to get your forearms on there to begin with. Get that band on tension, and then I'm just going to roll that up the wall and then bring it back down. Roll it up the wall, bring it down. Try and take those hands a little bit wider as you go up, and let them come closer as they come down. Wider as they go up, so it's a slight Y shape with the movement. Okay? Try not to let your back sag into the wall. Keep a nice strong core whilst you're there. Okay. That's my level 2. The next level, we're going to involve walking up the ladder. It's called a few different things. I've heard it called Sharapovas. I call it a ladder walk. I'm going to imagine that there's a ladder drawn on the wall, and it's going to have 4 rungs on that ladder. And we're going to walk up those rungs. Same again. We're going to put tension on the band. We're going to turn that band out. Heels of the hands go on that ladder. I'm going to walk up one step, then the other, then there, up, keeping tension on the band, elbows tucked in, don't let those elbows pop out, and then we walk it back down the ladder, and you're going to feel that in the back of the shoulders. Keep the neck long, walk back up. I normally go for 4 repetitions up and down, 4 or 5 reps up and down, that's 1 set, and I normally aim for 4 sets of that one. Okay, there's other progressions to that exercise if we need them, but I think that's probably enough for now. See how you get on with those. Don't try and do them all at once. Start with the level 1, the bowl on the shelf. Do those for a few days, see how they feel. If that's feeling okay, try the roller sliding up the wall. If that's okay, try the ladder walk, okay? Anything generates pain, back away from it and go down to an easier level. Okay, hope you've enjoyed this. I'll speak to you again later. Bye-bye.